Does it have a date on it, the letter?
No, I didn't bring the letter. I brought the pictures. My interpretation, I thought showing the pictures would be okay. How did I get these? So my mind was saying, show the pictures. They didn't come out of thin air.
Yeah, they didn't. Unless your mother is known as Thin Air. Is that her nickname?
You know that we're not supposed to have contact, but you still sneaking behind and saying, oh, I wonder how you're doing. And oh, this and this and that.
I don't think she's ever said she was afraid. I think that was the officers who may have.
In the letter, it said she still want me. I'm still hot. She said she think that I'm tall. You know, like.
I got a child with this woman. Why would I not know her handwriting?
She didn't even know what your name was, bro. She had to find out from the popos when you ran over her foot. This is how she found out what your real name is. You such a liar.
Did not give me any further explanation as to why you believed it was relevant to credibility. Now we have you claiming that there's some document that was sent by the witness after the charges were filed that apparently contained photographs, and you can clarify the record momentarily when I'm done, that you believe goes to the credibility of this witness. So I need to ask a few questions about that, sir, to determine whether it has relevance to those issues. Number one, when did you receive this letter?
I received this multiple letters, actually, over a period of time. I referred to this one because this one had the pictures.
And why do you believe it was from Ms. Patterson?
To answer your question with clarity.
Thank you. Does it have a date on it, the letter?
No, I didn't bring the letter. I brought the pictures because I thought, from my interpretation, I thought showing the pictures would be okay. How did I get these? So my mind was saying, show the pictures. They didn't come out of thin air.
Yeah, they didn't. Unless your mother is known as Thin Air. Is that her nickname?
The witness knows that they sent me the pictures. They know that.
Well, again, it assumes facts that aren't here. You're assuming this witness sent it. I don't know. But even if she did, what relevance does it have to her credibility before this jury?
It goes to the credibility because she's put on this facade of being so afraid of someone, but yet still, you know that we're not supposed to have contact, but you still sneaking behind and saying, oh, I wonder how you're doing. And oh, this and this and that.
I don't think she's ever said she was afraid. I think that was the officers who may have stated that. But
Isn't that funny that he just said or implied or whatever that the letter said all these things. How you doing? I still love you. You know you the one for me. You're so handsome and tall. You know, like it's saying that she said all these things in this invisible, impossible, unexisting letter, and then it turns out it was his mother. This was his mother's letter. His mother sent these to him. So, isn't that funny? Because he didn't just say, she sent them to me. It was a letter. It was from her, and it just had the pictures. But he just emphasized, that in the letter, it said, she still want me. I'm still hot. She said she think that I'm tall. This letter said all these things. Like that he went out of his way to pretend it's important not just for him to say, oh, see, she's not scared of me. Look, she still contact me. It's important to him for us to think she wants him, which is hilarious. It's that too. It's still that. He still wants people to think, oh, she want me. She want this. He's so the worst. He's just the worst.
I don't believe she ever said that. She specifically said today when you asked her why, it was either why did you go back or why did you have, I'll look at my notes. And
it was why weren't you forthright with all the detail? That was the question.
So again, I'm going to ask you, even if this letter's from her, these pictures are from her, how does it relate to her credibility before the jury?
Who else could these pictures be?
Your mother. There. Your mother. You can do that with your eye all you want to.
I'm going to ask you point blank. Did you get a letter that's signed from her?
What do you mean signed?
How do you know? Letters. What's your belief?
Nobody signs letters. You know who they're from psychically. Duh. If nobody signs the letter, Darrell, how does anyone know where the letter came from? I'll wait. I'll wait. If the expectation is that you're supposed to be able to distinguish the handwriting of every person that you've ever met, because that's what would be required if nobody signs their letters, you're not gonna know where it came from. Nobody signs letters. It's all about psychic powers these days, Your Honor. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't understand the question.
Why do you have a belief that they are from her?
I have multiple letters from her.
You're not answering my question.
Exactly.
Why do you believe the letters?
He gets so animated when he lies, which is all the time.
Because they were sent from Erica Patterson. Why else would I?
Were they signed by her?
What do you mean sign?
Did she write her name on the letter? Was it the content of the letter?
Are
I'm not
you
kidding.
kidding
You need to
me?
make a record, sir.
You need her to
making
sign
a
it?
statement that these letters are from her and that they're relevant to her credibility.
Your Honor, I'm gonna go out on the limb here.
And I'm asking you why you hold that opinion.
I'm gonna go out on the limb here and assume, which I know is true, you've never been in my position. You've never been in jail. So you've never received a letter from someone writing someone in jail. No one is gonna sign. When you
You're
say
not
to me,
answering my
when you
question,
say to me,
sir. What's the basis why you believe they're from Miss Patterson? Is there some information in them that you...
That's funny. The judge is so like, she's just like, I mean, dude, this is easy. Just tell me why you think it's from her. Like, you said she didn't sign it, so there must be something else about it that's making you think it's from her. I mean, honestly, at this point, like this could have come from just some random dude outside who sent you pictures. You wouldn't know whether that was really the grandbabies or not. You know, that may not even be them. Clearly why do you think it's her? It's not even her kid, it's her grandkid. So how do you know it's not your daughter who sent them, if that's the case? It's his daughter's kid, right? Oh no, this is very strange. It's very stupid is the word. That's the word. Dumb. Dumb as balls. Yes. Very, very el stupido.
That only she would know. Did she sign the letters? Is it penmanship that you recognize?
Right.
Why do you believe they're from her as opposed to somebody else sending you information? Could be your mom, could be, I'm just saying, could be anybody else. You got to answer my question. It's called an offer of proof.
But you still got to understand why this is mind-boggling to me. Like how I got a child with this woman. Why would I not know her handwriting?
But
why would you not know her? She didn't even know what your fucking name was, bro. She had to find out from the popos, okay, when you ran over her foot. This is how she found out what your real name is. You such a fucking liar. Oh my God, he's the worst.
You have to lay a foundation for these letters, sir. That might be through your own testimony. Figure out why you believe they're from her. Not all this other stuff about I'm in jail and I have a child. I'm trying to I need to know. It's called an offer of proof.
Are you serious?
Offer some proof, stupid.
Why do you believe they're from her? I am serious.
Because they're from her.
Oh my God. You know what?
Like how else am I supposed to answer that?
I just told you how to answer.
I've given you a few reasons why it would lend to that opinion.
So it has to be put in a legal term.
The bottom line is I need the letter.
Oh
so if you're gonna question her on that, the state absolutely has a right to see the letter. So you need to provide that letter. The bottom line is I'm not gonna allow any questioning without having that letter. So the state has the ability to question you about that or question this witness and to look at the veracity of what your claims are here. So I may take an early lunch. If that's in your cell,
take you an early lunch, girl.
But without that letter, I'm not.
Go get you a freedom sandwich. Send this man to go get him a prison sausage. You know what I'm saying? And then move forward from there. You don't need to listen to him anymore.
Allowing this line of questioning.
That's right, Samantha. Stop smiling, Darrell. Darrell, if you don't cut it out, your plan didn't work, Darrell.
Do you have the letter with you in court?
I just said no. Okay. How many times I gotta say the same thing?
Shut the hell up.
On record.
You know, sometimes, sir, I don't hear what you say because you interrupt me so much or you answer quietly.
Yeah, because you're
I'm
stupid.
taking notes and I'm focused on probably a dozen things at the same time.
But if I say something under my breath, everybody seems to hear it. Everybody seems to hear that just fine.
In a quiet courtroom, yes, we can hear it very clearly.
Everybody assumes that it has to be disparaging.
Once again, you're doing this tactic.
It's not a tactic. It's
what
facts.
we're talking
It's facts.
about to some other reason.
It's facts. Because I find it hard to believe that.
Oh my God, ain't it something just to know? He know he lying. We know he lying. But he just insists on going down this road of trying to distract and deflect and all this. He's made of all the things that are shitty in the world. Like, think of everything shitty in the world. That is what Darrell is made of. That's what he's consisting. That's his consistency. He's just made of all the worst things, aren't you, Darrell? I know you are. You don't have to tell me.
I'm gonna
all of a sudden nobody hears what I say.
I'm going to let the state make a record of why they believe it's objectionable because I haven't let them do that. I've given you multiple opportunities to tell me why you believe it's...
I didn't get these pictures from nobody else. Why was somebody else?
The record will reflect you have two pictures that you believe were from this witness.
That I know is from...
No, that
you want a hug?
That I know.
Oh.
All right, I'll ask the state their position on all of this.
Darrell.
My position, Your Honor, is that these pictures, first of all, should not be admissible.
Ooh, that part.
Violation. We've never seen them before. Two, because we have reason to believe that he did not get them.
Hey, handsome. How you doing?
Jail phone call talking to his mother.
Why you ain't call me yesterday?
About Don Woods sending these photographs to him. No.
I like your haircut.
Let the state make their argument without interruption, sir.
That's a lie, though.
3, I believe that these photographs
camera
are
lady.
designed to make a suggestion to the jury that Erica Patterson is a bad.
Hey, camera lady, can I get a, what, you got a website or something I can check out and get these photos from you? I feel like you got some good side shots of the Darrell. Let me know. Chibi, 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 chibi. Let me just rest right here. I'm tired. We're resting your little arm cuff. That's where I'll sit.
Mom. I think that is what the defendant is trying to do.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we're going to go down that road.
He definitely
then we would
is.
be forced to counter that claim. First of all, it doesn't make her an incredible witness, if it's even true. And second of all, if we
Which
go down
it
that
ain't.
road, we would be forced to counter that claim by pointing out that not only does the defendant not live with the child in question, he doesn't live with any of the other children that
That's
he has.
right.
He impregnated Erica Patterson when she was a minor
Damn.
in Nevada, and for doing so, he was convicted of statutory sexual seduction.
Ooh.
Pled guilty in March of 2007 to that felony offense, and is a sex offender on the registry.
Registry, not on the
if there's
registry.
any causation that would lead to Erica Patterson being a bad mom, Mr. Brooks has a direct role in that causation.
Ooh.
And that's
Furthermore,
I'll object to that
I'm not
because
done.
that's a lie.
Let him
Because at the end of the day,
Let him
if
finish,
we're gonna open the door
Mr.
on that, no,
Brooks.
since he want to make a record and not be accurate, so let's be accurate all on the record since you think you know so much.
Once
So
again,
we can
Mr.
open the
Brooks
door
is
on.
being
We can open the door on how old she told me she was when we met.
interrupting.
Ain't that funny? How old she told me she was when we met. And that's why I ain't never give her no child support too. That's why I don't even know my child. My child don't actually even know my whole full fucking name. That's why. Can we open the door on that? You know, I ain't never was shit, okay? I never was shit. I'm never gonna be shit. My mama ain't shit. And my grandma ain't shit. None of us ain't shit, okay? How about we open the door on that? You know what, Daryl? Open the door and let the smell out. Do that. I'll approve of only that. Okay, that's all the proof.
Yeah, answer that question.
He is
You did.
over the
Did
top
you ask that?
animated
Did you
right
know
now.
that?
Mr. Brooks, I'm ordering you to sit down and to let the
No,
state
this,
finish.
no, I'm not going to sit here. And
Oh,
let
yeah,
somebody
you
be
are.
accurate
You
on
gonna
record
sit the
and
fuck
lie
down.
on record.
Right. Under Illinois versus Allen, I've warned him repeatedly. He's
Yep.
being removed from the courtroom. And you know what? Let me dial that back. We're just going to take an early lunch, 1 hour. We'll be back. And unless he brings that letter and he can show it is inadmissible, she will not be questioned. And under 906.11, I will declare the cross-examination closed.
Ooh, and you don't get to ask Erica no more questions. Damn, that's cold. That's cold. High five, Judge. Oh, that was too good. That was sweet. All right, y'all. Mama is gonna head on out. Make sure you hit the like button for Mama, please. Okay. Go to the Patreon. Get on the Patreon. It's patreon.com/IMJ9Eve. Okay.